Eren from Attack on Titan is a hypocrite. Let's talk about it. So obviously we're gonna need to preface this, you know, somebody's not just a hypocrite without a reason. Something that happened in the past to make them a hypocrite now. Alright, so as we know, many of Eren's friends over the past few episodes from the Survey Corps believe that he's being manipulated by Zeke, and that he's doing their bidding not out of his own free will, because he's being manipulated. And the fact that he was by himself in Marley and apparently talking to Zeke. They believe if it wasn't for those short talks that they weren't there for, Eren wouldn't be acting this way. I gotta say, that takes a lot of optimism. It's not your fault. It's the person you're working with's fault. Okay, so that brings us to, episode before last, because today's Sunday, so yeah. So basically in the latest episode, Mikasa and Armin kind of confronted him about being manipulated. You know, they brought it up to him. They're like, look, you wouldn't be doing this. What did he tell you? What happened? And he basically deflected it on both Armin and Mikasa. He didn't take any of the blame. He basically deflected. He said, you're the ones being manipulated. First starting with Mikasa. He told her the only reason you're acting the way you are and the reason that you protected him back when they were little and throughout is because of her DNA, her Ackerman DNA. And that's the reason she was basically just born to protect the founding Titan that Eren now has. Well, to be honest, has had for a while. Which he also proved, literally not but a couple minutes later, because whenever Armin tried to attack Eren, Mikasa just pinned his ass and was like, wait, what did I just do? I mean, that's tough. Armin and Mikasa are supposed to be on the same side, and Mikasa just fucking RKO'd that guy on accident, basically. So yeah, in that case, Eren was like, I'm not being manipulated, you are. And if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't give a fuck about me anyways. And that's the reason I hate you, because you're not free. That's what Eren said, and that made Mikasa cry. First of all, fuck you, Eren. I think we can all agree on that. That's fucked up. But then moving on to Armin. Now this is where the hypocrisy comes in my opinion. And he basically deflected it on Armin too, saying that you're being manipulated. Why do you keep visiting Annie? Is it because you have Bertholdt's Titan? Is that why? You would have no other reason to visit her. It's because you have Bertholdt's memories of loving her, and that's the reason that you keep visiting her, out of not really your own free will, because of somebody else's memories that are within you because you took their Titan. Which, by the way, that's screwed up, because Eren's the reason that he had to take that Titan in the first place. Armin was kind of pissed off about it, to be quite frank. Which, by the way, Eren's influence definitely runs deep, because I thought Armin was doing that in secret, but obviously somehow Eren knows, so you know. But that leads me to my point of the video. This is the reason why Eren is a hypocrite, specifically because of what he told to Armin. Which, by the way, after that little tussle that Armin and Eren had, I'm just sitting there like, dog, y'all Eren Sims need to calm down until he stops beating Armin up. That's fucked up. Nobody deserves that, especially Armin. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Anyways, maybe Eren's right. He says that he's the free one while they're the ones being manipulated. Maybe he's not directly being manipulated by Zeke. Maybe it wasn't their conversation that made him feel that way. And it's not just because they're brothers. That's probably not it. But in the same way that Armin's being manipulated, what makes Eren think he's not being manipulated? Think about this. Who did Eren get the founding Titan from? His dad. And in the same way for Armin, what comes with those Titan power? Memories, of course. So let's dig a little bit deeper. So his father, pre-giving up the founding Titan, in my opinion, this is speculation, this is where the hypocrisy comes in, because I believe you will agree, probably had fond memories of his time back at Marley, as well as maybe wanting to reunite with his son, and maybe not putting too much blame on him for what he did as he was a kid, you know? As well as wanting to maybe relight that fire at some point in the future, rekindle their relationship. That just never got to happen, and that was probably somewhere in his psyche and probably in his memories of how he felt. He still wanted to save Zeke, get him out of there regardless of him ratting him out, basically. Because at the end of the day, that's his son. All that saying, point being, even though Eren might not be directly manipulated, I still believe he's being manipulated by his father's memory of his past life, of wanting to rekindle that bond. So that leads me to the point, of course he's being manipulated. Why else would he be so trusting of somebody from another nation? And I know you might be thinking, that's his brother. That's why. I hate to tell you, just because you're somebody's brother, if you don't know them for years and years of your life, what makes you think you're gonna turn on all your friends back where you lived just because your brother says something that you haven't known for years and years? And I think it's because of the memory. The same thing that his father wanted to do is what he's doing, and maybe that's the reason he's so trustworthy of Zeke to a fault, while probably having that longing to talk to him and trust him, make things right, not out of his own will. And that small hope in his father that maybe whatever Zeke did to him was really for the sake of Eldia, but he just wasn't sure and he needed to know for a fact. And that's why Eren probably believes him. So yeah, that is why Eren is a hypocrite. Deflecting the blame onto others constantly, saying, I'm free, you're not, but really projecting. Being one of the main people to not have any right in saying those types of things. And quite frankly, deserves the ass beating from Mikasa and Armin. Obviously, Mikasa's gonna be a tough look because, you know, the whole Ackerman thing. Which, by the way, I have another video coming on that soon, because even though that might apply to Mikasa, there are other Ackermans in the show. Well, specifically one. Levi, and unless I'm wrong, Levi's definitely fucked up Eren before. Like, hardcore. I mean, look at it. Just watch. Yeah, you remember that. That boy Levi was not, he was leaving it on the floor. Anyway, so yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you have your own opinion about this? own speculation, because to me, Eren is a straight up hypocrite. And hopefully Armin realizes this, because apparently he's one of the smartest characters of all time in the show. So if anybody's gonna figure this out, it's gonna be him. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. And as I've said before, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. You wanna see more of these types of videos or just more anime videos in general. Hit the post notifications if you wanna get the little notification whenever a new video comes out. Anyways, it's your boy Shrizzles, and I'm out.